So I have been tasked by my crew. I've been tasked to put this somewhere. Just a minute, please hold. Umepika chapu ile yenye iko na chapters. Iko na segment na paka iko na table of content. Chapu ka hiyo unaheshimu msee. Unaheshimu because I think nilipikanga by mistake. So as before we go there, I'll just be doing this and then we'll go there. So please enjoy them and welcome. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do so after the bell. Hey, after the bell. That's what we want. Not really want, but that's the idea. They say boiling. Okay, they don't say. I normally boil water, so yakukanda. This is too hot, so I need to. Mic check. I've been taking the longest time trying to find the best angle. Something new. Do you guys like it? And is this a distraction? Tell me. I don't know. I just felt like putting some depth into it. I don't know. It feels like you're homing in this angular. Do you guys like the new feel? I don't know. I want to hear what you guys say. I have an idea. I actually have an idea. I am so proud of myself. Let me just close the door a minute. I am so unsettled. Do you want this to be the look every time we vlog? Tell me if you like it. Hit that comment down there. I am so proud of myself. And then I put the depth over there. No. Let's just put you full. And then this green guy does not look good. So what we do? Oops. Just do this. Whoops. Is that a good idea? Let's just do this, yeah? This one. This is going to be like this. That looks much better and much organized. So, today's vlog, you're wondering what this is. Well, this is a stress reliever for both me and yourself. Why? Because of an incident I actually had. I tweeted about it like 3 weeks ago. You should not say you tweeted about something then talk about it. But it was so undeniably one of not the best situations that happened to me. Not the best. Annoying. And just literal disgust. Do you see my face? That's disgust. That's how disgusted I was. And this happened because of, it's so hot. Let me just remove this. I might be flexing with the phone like, oh. This is what happened. 2-3 days ago, what happened is I think it's Thursday, I was going to look for an m-pesa line. I told you guys I was going to basically become a more responsible man and have, I think this should just be around here somewhere. Like, it should just be there. Somebody asked me, why don't you have an m-pesa line? That's me. My inner conscious was like, why don't you have an m-pesa line? Well, I don't know why I don't have it. So I decided I need to step up my game and just go get it. I had originally once, but then I lost my, I didn't lose, but I was careless. So what happened is, whatever happened, and then I had to reorganize myself. I had to replan, and then I am so satisfied with this part. Wow, I'm sure you guys can see that more. Either way, yeah. Let me just tell you what happened. now run time. I go to the shop, I go do some businesses, and while I come back from where I was going, I was like, yo, bruh, why not? Let's just go to that office, that's a and just get an M-pesa line. There's no problem. You go get the service. It's also easier. The other guys like Airtel Money and Telcom, they compared to Telcom, they just have a bigger platform in terms of it works. It's more easy and I've not used the other two, which make me feel like why I'm not trying it. I should. Actually, just like so. What happened is I go to this shop, and the first thing you need to do is big huge. People put mirrors in their shops, especially product shops, and then you seeing yourself, you're like, hey, I think I've seen you somewhere. And you're like, yeah. Or they boy. So it's like a way of you like liking or like just trying to twist your manipulate your feelings. I don't know. I think that's well done marketers. I think you did yourself there. The first person I noticed is myself, and then as I walk in I notice, oh, there's a woman who's seated at the corner office. It's not like at the center like the right. Her chair is facing the wall. Okay, so if you'd want to keep seeing yourself, you'll have to meet her from the side, so you'll be seeing her from this side. So I'm walking up, I'm like, hey, let me just direct translation. I wanted to buy a line, and the line, normally what happens when you have a line, they'll register it with your ID card, your national ID, and then your M-pesa. It was weird, it was hazy for me. I thought I had it, but I didn't. So I was like, okay, let's go. I would like to purchase a SIM card from you. And she was like, okay, no problem. So would you have your ID card here? I was like, yes. And I would also like to open an M-pesa account. She was like, do you want to buy a line or you want to open an M-pesa account? I was like, I just want to open an M-pesa account as well as have what's it called again? I just like to buy a card with the card comes with M-pesa. That's what's going on in my head. She's like, oh, okay. I'm trying to make her look nice. Let me just turn into her. She had the eyes kwanza. Do you know those people who don't, it's not like these eyes, they're like, oh, this is normal eyes. No, she had one of those eyes when you look at, oh my goodness, is Thanos here? You know, it's light brown eyes. Ay. And then to make it worse, she comes from my mom's side. Not like to make it worse, but just to spice it up, she was from my mom's side. Now, one thing with people from my mom's side is they're people who are very enthusiastic and they're business oriented, just like any other tribe, but they push limits. But then when you come to live with one, having her as your mother, you get to understand where lines and limitations can be reached. And I could see from this woman's face that I am getting to her. Like, the questions are too much. I don't want to do this anymore. Please go away. But then I have money and I want to purchase. She was like, unataka nini? What do you want? I was like, I would like to buy an M-pesa line and an M-pesa line. That's what I said. I'd like to buy an M-pesa line. So I'm like, yo ni nini? I was like, aren't you supposed to be the one telling me that, correcting me? So I had to like rethink. I was like, no, Nataka. So I had to slow down because I was she wants to get all up in my business. Let me also get all down in that was weird. But just get to the business, get to the point. So I shrugged my eyes down and I'm like, I breathe out, you know, because she was like, her eyes were just like, Unataka, what do you want? And me, I was like, all right, I see what you're doing. So I was like, I said, I would like to buy an M-pesa line. Boss right there, boss. I was a boss. So I thought. So she's like, Asunge same as you should have said. I'm the customer here. Just get down to it. She's asking me, do you have a line with this SIM card, with this ID card? Have you ever registered a line with your ID card? I was like, yes, I have, but I registered the M-pesa, the line with a friend of mine at school who doesn't. Okay, my friend from school is from abroad, from outside Kenya, and she came to Kenya to do studies, and her parents wanted to transact money, so they're like, is there any, they knew about M-pesa, so like, so you get a Safaricom line? I was like, oh, She was like, oh, okay. So who gets to be like, hey, you wanna hang out and get me an M-pesa line? So I was like, oh, okay, so I had to go. At first I was hesitant, but then I was talked to like by Max. You know Max, you guys know Max. Max was like, no, just go. I'll show you his video. Just go help her. I was like, yeah, what's the worst that could happen? So I go, we do the whole thing. The same lady who tried, that's another story. I tried to open an M-pesa the first time, nikakataa. I don't know why the pin didn't come. It was just so annoying. But either way, that's the past. So I get the line. I go to my friend. We meet up. We go to the M-pesa shop back in school. We open. It's good. She's getting money. She's dollar billion. Now all of a sudden, Corona did all it did. She has to go back home, and we are left back here. That's the short story of her. So she's now at home, and I'm in Kenya. I'm like, hey, I opened the line, and I had to. It's for my friend. She's in Uganda. Like, are you sure? The message has gone, and a book call. So I call her. It doesn't go through. I WhatsApp her. She doesn't reply. I'm like, it's getting to me now. So I was like, Max got me into this. I have to involve him. So I call Max. I'm like, yo, Max, so what's up? This is like this and this and this. I want to get an M-pesa line. Oh, okay. Now she's in Uganda, but I don't know. Maybe if you call M-pesa and Safaricom help customer care, they'll help you. Me looking at this woman over here, she's watching a YouTube video of comedians and she's laughing her mouth out, just laughing. And I'm here, I'm sweating in between my eyes. Is that possible? In the joints of my nose. And I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to get this line. Finally she comes up on WhatsApp and I see, that means she read it. I'm like, oh, thank God. So I'm reading, she's like, hey, Brian. So it's like this. Let me put on the phone, it's off. I will see what's up. I'm like, thank God. So I call her with my telecom having 137. My mom's side is coming out. My 137 bob to Uganda. Now, thing with you call from one nation to another, it deducts massively. It's like the exchange rate of Kenya and US. It's like it's 1,000 shillings a minute. That's how expensive it is. I had to call her like immediately and convey my message in 2 seconds. 2 seconds. What's up? I'd like you to open your phone, use the M-pesa line. I have communication, please send yes in the message. I thought I beat the system. Next time I check, dear customer, you have exhausted the choker. The dilemma is not even over. I'm doing the thing, I'm texting, I'm trying to talk to Max. We're trying to understand. So she finally texts me her number, because the M-pesa normally what it does, you have to send a message confirming that you want to buy a line to the original number. What am I saying? You just watch it back and understand it. My time is almost up. She's like, could you please check if there's a message you just come to that number and please press yes. So she's looking at the number, she's saying, she puts on the phone, puts the SIM card in, oh, nothing. No service in the area, like nothing. I'm like, oh my goodness. So I was like, hey, madam. She gives me the look. It's like this. She's in Uganda and the phone is not responding because Kenya, Safaricom doesn't work in Uganda. She's like, oh, uko sure? Sasa unataka tufanye nini? I'm like, unataka tufanye nini? When your mama wa customer care, come on. Then as I'm trying to relax because my nini was here. My anger was here. I had to relax and call Max again. So as I'm talking, a lady walks in. Two ladies, and the other lady has 2 children. So the first lady comes, I'm just from here, and I just removed some money, and my M-pesa, I gave out my M-pesa to the boy who was here. Now my money is lost in M-pesa. The drama was just escalating, and I was like, wow. So she's mad, she's furious, she's calling this woman names, this woman is calling her names. It's just a spit war. The spit of war returns, like, oh no, she didn't, and oh no. So this one was like, you could see she was either from work because she still had work clothes on. The other lady, this is what's funny, the 2 children, there's one kid who kept looking at the mirror. Remember the mirror? Very vital to the story. The kid just kept looking at the mirror and just kept laughing. Like he saw himself as a joke. Like he just didn't stop laughing, continuously laughing at himself on the mirror, which I found funny because, and then his mom was like, wacha kujiangalia na unacheka, like stop looking at yourself and you're laughing. Kwani wewe, are you a joke? And then made it worse. So I was laughing, the kid was laughing, the mom was smiling. So just and here it's just crazy. Only to return to the drama. So a gentleman walks in. He walks in and wants to withdraw. So he's withdrawing, and then he hears the drama. He's like, excuse me, what's going on? I came here, I withdrew money, and this lady, there was a boy here, I gave him money, my M-pesa pin, now my money is gone. Oh, so it's beef. So the guy is like, oh, okay. So do you have your phone here? It's like, no, I borrowed the phone. Okay, so then the lady says, let me go bring the phone. No, wait, do you have the line here? Yeah, I have it. So she's holding the line on her hand. I was like, oh, okay. So she gives to the M-pesa lady. The M-pesa like, well, you can't come here with anger and expect to be helped. No, you must come with my vibe. So Lina's just down, and then she's like, it then starts being technical. Do you know that there's the message that what agent number did you use? Oh, so she's just being technical, trying to convince this lady. Then the gentleman says, wewe ndio mfanyikazi hapa, hebu hudumia customer. So he's finishing up. So as he's being transacted, as she's asking, he's like, so the lady starts, just blowing up further. And the customer care woman was like, Ebus, just relax. Let me finish with this guy, and then I will help you. Because unani confused. She's just being mean to her. And the gentleman noticed, so like, Z. Turns out, as the whole, my time is up, as the whole conundrum and fiasco ends, this gentleman was actually a cop. How I knew this? The guy outside hotel told him, let's go, had a walkie-talkie. And you don't see everyone around here holding walkie-talkies just like that. Yeah. And that's how I did not get my M-pesa line. Yay. Thank you so much for staying with me in this video. It has been awesome. I will see you in the next one. And good things are coming. Good things are coming. We just had a meeting with Max. And there are a few people I might introduce in the vlog. 1 or 2 people who are part of the Kwame squad. And that, I think this is the end of the vlog. Stay safe, do not do drugs, and always remember to stay safe. Subscribe if you haven't already. Come on, what are you doing? Subscribe.